At Utah Valley University, a student steps up to the mic and asks, "Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Charlie Kirk, sitting under a big white tent, answers, "Counting or not counting gang violence?" Those are the last words he ever speaks. A single rifle shot rips through the air and drops him where he sits. Up on a nearby roof, police say 22-year-old Tyler Robinson is already on the move. So who is this guy and what have they uncovered so far? I'm Chris. Let's recap. The shot came from the roof of the Utah Valley University's Losee Center, about 2 football fields away. From up there, the shooter had a clear view. Down below, 31-year-old Charlie Kirk sat on a small stage under a white tent, surrounded by a crowd of about 3,000 people. The event started on September 10th, just before noon. By 11:50, the place was packed. Supporters held Turning Point USA merch, groups of protesters mixed in, everyone waited for a heated debate. Security was light, only 6 campus police officers and a few of Kirk's own guards. No metal detectors, no bag checks. By 12:20, Kirk was deep into a Q&A about mass shootings in America. Then, it happened. One loud crack. A single high-powered rifle shot from that rooftop hit him in the neck. Cell phone videos from the crowd show part of the story. In a few of them, you can actually see someone in black lying flat on a rooftop just before the shot. Later, investigators say they found proof someone had been up there waiting. An imprint of a forearm, a shoe print, even a palm mark pressed into the roof. Then came the surveillance footage. The FBI released clips that show a figure dressed head to toe in black, sprinting across the roof, climbing down and dropping to the ground before walking fast toward a wooded area off campus. He looked like any other college kid, like he could have been grabbing a coffee or heading to class that morning. The alleged shooter, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, is in college, but not at Utah Valley University. He lives nearly 300 miles south in St. George, Utah, sharing an apartment with a roommate while studying in an electrical apprenticeship program at Dixie Technical College. When the FBI released pictures from campus security cameras, Tyler's friends and family recognized him right away. At first, he tried to laugh it off. On Discord, he joked that his doppelganger was trying to get him in trouble. But when his dad showed him the photos and asked if it was really him, Tyler admitted it. Family members say this didn't come out of nowhere. Just a few nights earlier, over dinner, he was already talking about Charlie Kirk's visit to campus. They went back and forth about why he didn't like him, with Tyler saying Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate. Even after admitting what he'd done, Tyler allegedly told his father he didn't want to give himself up. That's when a family friend, a youth minister, stepped in. The minister reached out to a U.S. Marshal he knew, and after a tense 33-hour manhunt, Tyler was arrested late Thursday night. Detectives also sat down with his roommate. That's when the story got even stranger. The roommate pulled up Discord messages where Tyler allegedly mentioned stashing a rifle, talking about a drop point, wrapping the gun in a towel, and engraving bullets. Investigators say that all lines up with what they found. Just off campus, hidden in thick brush, was a high-powered bolt-action rifle wrapped in a towel. They also found 4 bullet casings, each scratched with its own message. One said, "Hey fascist, catch," with a bunch of arrow symbols. Another read, "Notices bulges, OWO. What's this?" A third teased, "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO. And the last one quoted the old Italian protest song, Bella Ciao. At first, those words just sounded like random nonsense, but gamers will recognize them right away. Those phrases are used a lot in certain corners of the internet. It's over-the-top trash talk meant to get a laugh or a shock, not to make a serious point. And that other inscription, the protest song, Bella Ciao, isn't random either. It's been used in the hit Netflix show Money Heist and even pops up in the video game Far Cry 6. So, who is Tyler Robinson really? He grew up on a quiet street in Washington, Utah, a small desert town where neighbors say nothing much ever happens. By all accounts, he was a typical kid. He played video games, pulled good grades, and even scored a scholarship to Utah State University. He started as a pre-engineering major, but left after 1 semester. Politics didn't seem to stick either. Even though his parents are registered Republicans, Tyler never signed up with any party and didn't vote in recent elections. By every outside sign, he was still just a gamer from a quiet town. Until all of this. On Wednesday morning, police say he made the 3.5-hour drive north to Utah Valley University in Orem. Surveillance footage shows a gray Dodge Challenger pulling onto campus around 8:30 a.m. Behind the wheel, a man in a plain maroon t-shirt, light shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light shoes. The same thing investigators say Tyler was wearing when they arrested him for capital murder. Until now, he had no criminal record, but if he's convicted, Utah prosecutors say they'll go for the death penalty. And that's where things stand right now. The search for motive, the digital trail, and what pushed a 22-year-old from video games and engineering classes to a rooftop with a rifle, that's all still unfolding.